Welcome to Spring LIB.
Okay, so let's start with what is given in the question. We know that the initial energy is 450 giga-electron volt. The final energy is 4 tera-electron volt. And also the question says that the protons are accelerated by 8 mega-electron volt each revolution, which means that the energy gain each revolution is 8 mega-electron volt. And also we know that the radius of the ring is 4.3 kilometer. So here the question asks us to find how far the protons travel and how much time does it take for the proton to travel that far. So if we assume that this is the proton here, it revolves around this ring and then completes one revolution here. So in order to find out how far it travels, we need to find out how many times the proton revolves around the ring. So we know what is the final energy and we know the initial energy. And if we deduct these two, 4 times 10 to the 12 electron volt minus 450 times 10 to the 9 electron volt equals to 3.55 times 10 to the 12 electron volts. This will give us the total energy gain. We also know that energy gain, each revolution is 8 mega-electron volt. So if we divide the total energy gain by the energy gain each revolution, we can find the number of revolutions. So this is equal to 3.55 times 10 to the 12 electron volt divided by 8 times 10 to the 6 electron volt per revolution. And this is equal to 4.44 times 10 to the 5 revolutions. Okay, now that we know the number of revolutions, in order to find out the distance traveled, we need to multiply the number of revolutions by the circumference of the ring. And this is equal to 4.44 times 10 to the 5 times 2, 3.14, and times 4.3 times 10 to the 3 meter. And this is equal to 1.2 times 10 to the 10 meter. So this is how far the proton travels. In order to find out how much time does it take for a proton to travel this far, we need to divide the distance traveled by the velocity or the speed of the proton. So we know that the speed of the proton is essentially equal to the speed of light. So we can say time is equal to 1.2 times 10 to the 10 meter divided by 3 times 10 to the 8 meter per second. And this is equal to 40 seconds.